All right, Amy, are you as excited as I am?
I am very excited about this. We've never done anything quite like this before.
Well, maybe not never, but this is a pretty interesting, realistic doll that we've had a chance to actually test out for a couple weeks now. And this is really fantastic. Now, the first thing I want to point out is it comes in a pretty big shipping box, 2 separate boxes, one for the head, seen here, and then a larger, very discreet box for the body, which we have underneath a sheet because we will unveil it a couple minutes into the video. But Zelex just does a really good job of very realistic products, probably the most realistic dolls on the planet, hand-painted eyes, probably the most realistic, probably real hair, and the makeup on these is fantastic. And you know what? The bounce per ounce on these is pretty fantastic. We have our friend here, who I'm sure you'll want to name your own. We have her wearing some of your clothes, and it kind of fits exactly.
Yeah, she is very, very realistic. The most realistic that I've ever seen. And again, we'll go back to that shipping box. Everything is super, super discreet. So if you are thinking about picking one of these up for yourself, there's no worries in your own privacy. It's going to be extremely discreet, extremely private. And of course, everything on their website is super professional and safe and secure payment system.
Okay. So before the big unveil, I have to say that the lifelike and realism to this and the posability is fantastic. You can arch the back, you can bend the legs, you can move the head. That's pretty cool because it's got like this actual skeleton, like interior skeleton inside that they've done a great job with, like bendable joints and things. So you can move this around, sit it up, lean it over. You can pretty much take this in the carpool lane if you want. People would think it's a real person.
For sure, for sure. It has some realistic weight behind it and shape. Instead of mimicking, you know, a smaller version of a real person, this is like the size of a real person, and the detail is absolutely remarkable.
And like we said, completely discreet shipping. You would never know what this is. In fact, when it comes to your door, remember that you ordered it because you're just going to think this is a lawnmower. You know, you're like, well, why did I order? And just open it up with your friends. So, and it was funny. We had a couple of these, and we did one as a prize at a party, like the grand prize at our Price is Right party, and people were fighting for her. Yes. They loved it.
It was very, very popular, and this particular brand, let me tell you, if you know anything or you're in this community, you'll know that this is the most premier brand. All of the forums, everyone is going to tell you, if you want something that is the best of the best, the most realistic, the most lifelike, then this is the brand that you're going to want to pick up.
So let's go ahead and we're just going to show you the head first with the hair. Now the hair, like I'll admit I'm not a hairstylist, so I haven't spent a lot of time styling the hair, but you could literally, you know, just spend hours playing with the hair, redoing the hairstyles and making this look fantastic. They've done a great job here, and you can get your custom look for yourself from the website.
Right, picking out your own colors and things like that. But I will tell you, this hair has to be, I don't know if it's actual human hair or not, but it is wildly soft. It's better than my own weave, I would say. But when you say that is really, really high quality, I want to know where they're getting that.
Right, and then look at this lipstick they put on here. They've just done a great job, a permanent look here. And they've just done a great job with realism. Like you can literally touch the lips. And that is the most realistic doll I've ever seen, with an openable jaw, a little tongue, and some very nice white teeth. She's got some good teeth in there.
They are white teeth. I was very curious when I first pulled her out. I wanted to know, like, how, like, are these teeth soft? Are they bendable? And they are kind of like nice and soft, but they look very, very realistic.
Yeah. She must have got hers done at a very nice clinic.
Yes.
Now, something else that's kind of fun is like you literally have to brush the hair out of her, off her face like you would like a real girlfriend. This is really cool. Now, let's look in here, look into her beautiful eyes, and tell me those aren't the most realistic eyes you've ever seen. Those are hand painted.
Yes.
You've got great eyebrows and just a perfect mascara.
Check out the lashes. Like, I want to know where she got these done. Her mascara, her lash stylist, like, goals.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, she's somebody that you don't want to make look messy. Now, with that being said, I guess it's time to unveil the whole body. So let's come back in a second. We're going to go ahead and show you what's underneath this super fun blanket. All right, Amy, you ready for the grand unveiling?
Yep, let's show it.
Ta-da! How cool is that? This is the best looking girl, and you know what? She is literally wearing your clothes here. That's super fun. Like, she is pretty much your dimensions. I like it. I could hang out with this girl, but she's blonde where you're brunette, and that is a great look to her. Let's go ahead and turn on a couple little lights here, and she's just done a great job looking super cute. So when you get one of these, you're going to want to name them.
Oh,
You're going to give them your own custom name. Obviously, there you can go on the website, order the one that you want, but you're going to customize them. And I would say the realism to this person is fantastic. All right, down, the legs are very posable, a very slim waist, not quite a six-pack, but a very slender waist.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of like definition in her abs, a very cute little belly button, and the details that we can't show you, let me tell you, they are very, very lifelike and realistic.
Yeah. So I'm very excited about this. So the biggest thing is I'm going to ask you guys right now, you're going to click through to the links and go ahead and pick this up because they've just done a great job here. You're going to want to dress yours up in the manner that is best for you. We've got a couple different outfits. I can't wait to try them out, but you're going to go ahead and you're going to probably go and order a dozen or two little outfits. You're going to take pictures, do all sorts of fun things. They've just done a great job here making this girl look the way she's supposed to. Posable and adjustable. And I should really point out how posable this is and how you can just, move the legs, march the back, sit her up, stand her up, etc.
Her spine really works like a real human's, I would say.
Okay. So folks, I highly recommend you go pick yours up. This is a great brand. We've been partnered with them for a long period of time, and I can tell you that time and time again, they have exceeded expectations for us, and I know yours will exceed expectations for you.
Absolutely. The skin itself has a nice firmness to it. Of course, got the jiggle, got the bounce, and it is warmable as well. So if you want something that, feels more like a real person, that is definitely possible with this particular doll.
Okay. Well, folks, we love and appreciate you, but it's time to go pick one up. If I've ever seen a brand better than this, I would let you know, but I've never seen anyone better than this. They've just done a great job making high quality, realistic, stylish, and sophisticated dolls that are perfect for you every single time. Folks, what are you waiting for? It's time to go pick one up. Get to shopping. I love you guys.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos.